Alright, here we are. Let me turn my mic volume down. Alright, here we go. It was a little loud. Alright, muscle check. Hell yeah. We are 10 pounds down since January. We're at 280. Alright. I'm 6 foot, made of muscle, dude. This ain't straight fat. Alright. But we've been going to the gym. We're still going. This is my just little update. Make sure to like and subscribe. Really helps me go a long way. I'm only at 77. Let's hit the 100 goal. And I have a surprise. Alright. I'm not sure yet what it is. It's a surprise for me too when I find out. Alright. We're gonna be looking today, reacting to the new Penguinz video, Moist Critical, Charlie himself. And he's got, this came out 15 hours ago. Haven't watched it. Don't know when I'll post this. Probably immediately because I don't do any editing. This is just raw and uncut. That's what she said. And let's get into the video. Alright. Make sure to like and subscribe.
I used to love Xbox, man. What happened to the game I used to love?
Let me check the
What
volume.
it has become is just embarrassing. Every step of the way, they're finding new lows to hit. Today, Xbox has announced a Game Pass change, and it's a doozy. Try a 50% price increase.
On Game Pass? Alright. The reason Game Pass is popular is because of how cheap it is. When you're paying $30 a month, hello? We in here? Something broke off. I think a couple things broke off. Alright. You can see my moves there. Camera turn. Jesus Christ, guys. Are we... Where does this even go? Did this go on here? I think this is just a random piece of shit that came off. I'm not really sure. But I will say my camera didn't turn off. Let's go into OBS real quick. Let me fire that bad boy up. Alright. Why am I frozen like that? That is like the worst possible angle you could give me. Alright, we're back. Alright. What I was saying is the reason that Xbox Game Pass is so popular is because of how cheap it is. If you're gonna raise the price by what Charlie said, 50%, there's gonna be a huge amount of people just quit buying. Alright? That's what you don't need. And I'm guessing they're not making enough money or something in some way. Or they're just trying to be greedy. The big problem with the Xbox right now, to be honest, is they don't have enough originals to compete with Spider-Man, The Last of Us, God of War, like, even with Call of Duty coming to Game Pass, there's only a month, 2 months, and you'll have a fully priced game. Alright. That's an issue.
To the Game Pass Ultimate tier. Yeah, and it is revolting. It's going about as well as me in a dunk competition. They have increased the price to $30 a month for the Ultimate tier, and the two previous tiers for Essential and Premium are just not worth it. The Ultimate tier is the only one that lets you get the games day one, and for a large number of people, that was one of the main draws of the service here. And even though the Xbox catalog has been like a fucking Magikarp over the last few years, just extremely weak, the value you got out of Game Pass at the previous price point made up for it. Like, it was worth it, and it's something that I glazed quite a bit. But now, at this price point, the fuck is the point in keeping it anymore? It's just not worth it. And a lot of people are now canceling their subscription to Game Pass in response to these price increases.
YouTube is dope.
Let's go!
It's just L after L for Xbox. Like, even just recently, they farted out a new price increase for the consoles in a time period where Xboxes are like fucking fossils. Like, you can't give those bitches away sometimes. It's a console that doesn't have a whole lot of reasons to buy it unless your friends are already on it, but chances are your friends have already moved past it. Because being an Xbox fan in 2025 is like being a fidget spinner enthusiast. It's just not cool. It's lame. Like, it is so far past its prime now. And it brings me no joy saying that, by the way. As I've always proudly stated, Xbox and Xbox 360 have been my favorite gaming experiences. Those two consoles, I think, are the most important pieces of, like, gaming hardware ever made. But once the Xbox One came out, that's when it all went tits up, and it is not recovered. You hate to see what Xbox has become. And anytime I talk about Xbox or like criticize a lot of the decisions they've made over the years, somehow there is still like this last holdout of warriors willing to fight Xbox's PR battles for them, even though the general Phil Spencer himself constantly throws himself pity parties on every podcast that will have him about how they've lost the console wars. Like, he himself recognizes how far behind Xbox has fallen and how brutal it's been for them. And it just somehow keeps getting worse, even though they have this, like, come to Jesus moment of, man,
Xbox was amazing, dude. Like, it was really freaking good. I grew up playing more of the original Xbox, like the first one. I forgot what it was called. Probably just Xbox, but I grew up playing that, the Wii, and the PlayStation 3. Holy shit. Me and my brother would hop on Halo. I was like 5. I never even knew what a campaign was. And we just kept running around killing each other. Pretty shit at the game. But I just
we really
nostalgia trip for a second.
put our own dick in our ass here. They don't
What?
do anything to course correct. Like, they did a good decision a little while back that I praised a lot, where they dropped exclusivity. I think that is the brightest path forward for the industry, where every title hits every platform, so consumers have their pick of playing it on their preferred platform. And Xbox was kind of pushing that, and I appreciated it. But for every one step forward they've taken 20 steps back, and today it has been a catastrophic disaster for them, because now they're fucking their golden goose. They even posted a delusional video celebrating these Game Pass changes as if it's something that the community was asking for. It's so out of touch and tone deaf. Just take a peek at this.
Hey everyone, Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade. We've listened to your feedback, and now you have even more freedom to choose how you play the games you want. We've expanded all Xbox Game Pass plans to give you more games and more ways to play and more rewards than ever. Previously, Core was primarily for console, but Essential now lets you play games on Xbox console, PC, and cloud. That means you have the freedom to stream and play on any supported device. And with cloud gaming, that includes a lot of devices.
So she goes through each tier with the upgrades that have been introduced, the improvements that they've augmented all of this with. And I'm just not fucking seeing it. Like, it really just seems like you get the same deal, but with more money needed to be forked over to achieve it. Like, the big thing that stands out to me is that they're putting more of a focus on
Cloud gaming. Putting more focus on cloud gaming, which I think is a little different because it's Game Pass, because you're already not owning the game. But cloud gaming is kind of more of a shift toward no one owning games. Like what was it? But there was a big shift on Gen Z doesn't own anything anymore. Like, everything's digital. There's a bigger push for digital games, like in the cloud gaming.
PC gaming. So instead of it being all about console, now you get more freedom to play.
Yeah, Xbox has shifted a lot toward their PC aspects.
On PC and like the cloud stuff. But for people that are like Xbox heads, they don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Like, they're not getting a much better deal. They're just having to pay more money for the deal. Like, it just doesn't seem worth it. And judging from the response from the community, almost nobody is defending it. I don't think there's anyone out there that actually thinks this is them listening to community feedback, because you need to pay $30 a month in order to like play Call of Duty Black Ops 7 on launch. Like, why would you do that? Why would you be paying $30 a month to then get access to a game day one? It's so fucking expensive. At that point, you might as well just buy the game that you're interested in, as opposed to having this like ongoing expensive subscription to Game Pass Ultimate for it. It's just not worth it. The value is not there. It does seem like it is now just a price increase without offering any real reason or justification to fork over those doubloons for it. What the fuck is the point? Like, I don't know where the spin is coming that they're trying to put on it. Like, this is what you guys been asking for. Everyone's been begging to give us more money. All of you are asking to pay more for Game Pass, and we said, fine. Guess our hands are tied. We're reluctant to do this, but we're going to increase the price by 50% per your feedback. It's what you guys were demanding, so we're just serving you the meal you ordered from the menu. Like, who's asking for that? Like, I don't know where it's coming from. And again, the things that they're talking about in the tier, like the tiers that they're introducing, it feels like it's mainly just PC cloud related stuff that I don't think the console players were really begging for in a big way, especially if it leads to a price increase.
The best thing about Ultimate is that you can play new games on day one. That includes games like Call of
Alright, I'm gonna edge y'all there. Not gonna watch the rest of the 3 minutes because I want y'all to go watch it. Check out Moist Critical. Penguin0. Go watch his videos, he's great. He has amazing stuff. He also has a gaming channel. If you wanna go check it out, I stop by there pretty frequently. I think I'm probably gonna do another tier list. I'm not really sure what I want to do. I mean, it's probably gonna be like an anime tier list or something. Nothing too huge. So, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. This is my 12-minute video here. Somehow, I'm talking for 6 minutes. Probably doing absolute shit, but thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. Comment your favorite video game growing up. Alright, your biggest nostalgia trip. Thank you all for watching.